Alright, just gone into the new day. It's Tuesday, the 2nd of December, but treating this like a Monday night. And yeah, we'll just have some updated positions and talks about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and a couple other alts. Alright, first things first, Bitcoin closed out this huge leg down. Pretty simple trade, nothing too crazy. We'll break it down. So last video we done a macro analysis on Bitcoin, and that was nice. We'll just do a quick top-down approach. We won't go into the macro, but we'll do the top-down approach into monthly demand-ish. Don't really care. Weekly. This is GCR weekly supply demand. Sorry. Oh fucking hell. Yep. Alright. GCR weekly demand. So we are expecting some sort of base or release, whatever you want to call it, at some point. So long as we're alright. For me, I'm not convinced on any longs. The structure does not look good at all. We're still trading down the trend, and unless we start making proper highs and breaking structures, I am not net long. As in, it can keep doing this, get people bullish, and then just keep sinking. I need to see proper structure breaks. Let's see what it says on the band anyway. Yeah, rounded off at the band. Hasn't even puked higher. We've been trading below the bands. It hasn't traded above the bands at all. It's not really a good sign. Alright, so the trade breakdown. If you come here, start new. Oh shit. What am I doing? What the hell? Okay, sorry. Right. If you come here, right. Right, I knew this general area because of the sorry, yeah. The general area of the supply, I knew we were gonna reject somewhere in here. So if we just take a volume profile, we got it in here basically. It's not gonna show it, is it? Yep, cool, fine. Be like that. Cool, we got it in here. If we just drop down now, I thought H4 supply, as well as if we treat this as a previous range. That's fine, daily. We also have this level capping price, or supporting price rather. Let's do it there. So I had this general area marked out. Nah, if we go down to the 1 hour. So daily supply, within daily supply we have H4 supply as well. So we're stacking the confluence slowly. Now if you go to the 1 hour, just see how price reacts here. So we get price getting traded here. At this point I drop down to the 15-minute and then just see how the structure kind of shifts and stuff. So I saw mapped out a little range here. And then I saw, okay, it's coming into here. With this demand area deviating the range, it looks like it just wants to squeeze higher. So at that point, I think I was in a position at 191.9. I'm realizing I've just said all this in the previous video, so yeah, we'll just speed run this. Then I broke even there. not this. If it just keeps going, I broke even here. Just stop that break even, and I anticipated another squeeze higher, just because it's been ranging for some time, and we got that squeeze, and very quickly we also got a little TPF here, or a deviation, whatever you want to call it. So I entered here, as well as which, if you just go now zoom out, I didn't want to get chopped in a high time frame for much longer. See how we've created H4 supply here. Now really, now what I was looking for was just tap here and come down. And look what happened. Exactly that. Tap here, and this was a surprisingly very clean price action for the weekend. But I had my average entry at around 91.85. Where is it? 8595, sorry. Stop. I can't even remember what the stop was. And then I targeted daily liquidity into daily demand, which was here. Anyway, this is a setup anyway. Perfect close as well. So yeah, okay, now what we're looking for. Painting a story. This is the only trade I took really the last few days. And there were other opportunities, but I didn't really care. So right now it's still not looking too pretty. So I'm not entering long here. I was going to, but I'm not going to anymore. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it go down sideways a bit. And if I get a sweep and a reclaim, that's when I'd like to buy. Because otherwise it just looks pretty ugly. And that's without taking out the low. I'd rather it not take the low out. If it takes the low out, I think I'm just stay side put a bit longer. Because, yeah, there's no really point in it. And for the upside, I think we do get a bit of a relief rally. I think people are a bit too short biased right now. Okay, let's see. For the upside, haven't even checked it out. I think we just take out these highs, come into this supply here somewhere. Let's say this area here. I think we could take out 101 and then come down further. I think really and truly it'll be something like before coming down and then just a bearish channel. But it'd be something like a bearish channel with a bullish breakout, fake out, come back down here. I think that wouldn't be too bad. Because it just doesn't look like bullish structure at all. Normally you'd want to see a higher time frame. Come back here. Obviously not that deep, but yeah. That's just my initial thoughts so far. That could be the higher time frame if it just does this and then quickly comes up and then breaks structure and then we come there. Could be, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, if we get that low time frame switch up, I'll go for that. Into demand supply, yeah. I'm just literally just free doming this right now. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's see the origin of the breakdown on the XO chart here. By the way, trader manual. I'm starting this now. Shout out XO. Just starting to eat at this now, day by day. Just doing one little section, one little section. I've got kind of my blueprints mapped out, and I'm just gonna do it. This is print 4 2026 edition. I'm excited to do this. I feel like I've evolved massively in my game, and I need to kind of qualify it really in that sense. So yeah, the next 2 months I'll be working at this and really setting up for the new year. And yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully I'll just do some breakdowns on this later And shout out XO because he put me on this like 4 years ago to do this, and I've been doing it every year since. So shout out Trader XO. All right, XO charts. We'll keep this pretty simple. We're just trying to find a general area of interest. If you just start off on a daily. Okay. Man, these videos must be such hard watches. 102k. If we just go down to the H12. We want the general leg down. The origin of the general leg down. Volume spike here. That's a bit far away. Volume spike here. Volume spike here. Alright, cool. Let's call it 100 and yeah, let's call it 103 and a half to 102. So what does that put us? A bit higher. And I don't mind this, to be fair. If you go down to the H12, bang in this area, I'll just cap it here and say this general region here. Yeah, I like that. If you see this as a range as well, we'll just treat it as such. Mid-range. We're looking at 100 and I mean it all coincides with this H12 supply, so we can do that accordingly. And yeah, I mean it's still some distance away, but I feel like this higher time frame target is not bad at all. It's a lot of resistance here, a lot. Probably weekly level as well. Yep. Monthly. Yeah, as well. To be fair, a little bit. This, yeah. All right, cool. So Bitcoin, we've got the general plan. What do we want to see? Low time frame wick acts as a deviation. That's a good entry for these highs at least, and then we'll worry about these later. I think Bitcoin looks the strongest out of everything. It's the only strong one. It's not even that strong. But this was a nice little trade here. If we're playing it liquidity plus demand to liquidity plus demand, this would be your liquidity. This would be your potential supply. If it's a way more aggressive, this would be your whole liquidity. This would be your supply. But I think this is taking supply. It hasn't. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let this range play out a bit and let's see. Cool. The rest will follow. The rest doesn't look good at all with PAYs. I'm not really interested. It kind of Ethereum. I'm not. It's not really good price action. I'll be honest. I'd anticipate this leg lower. I'll be honest. If BTC does that little thing, where it's a whatever, I'd want to buy here and start accumulating here. Solana is kind of the same thing. I'm assuming. Rejected the range lows. Yeah, I don't even want to touch this, man. Doesn't look appealing whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind accumulating down here or here. I don't mind, but up until then, the price action is not good at all, unless it just gives us a nice deviation, which I think it probably will because there's literally nothing else to go off. If you go to the daily, what do you see? Actually, I do see something. That's all I see. It's going to be a bad pip trade, I guess. Triple tap to here. Yeah, I guess that's alright. Cool. This can't close below here though. That's a given. Cool. ZEC was an annoying one. It didn't give me an entry here. And I missed out this short. And I missed out this. It front ran me twice, so that's fine. ZEC, I will short this, and yeah, so we probably do something like this. Maybe create another low, and then come into here. I'll short that fucker down. I think that's it. I don't really care about anything else just yet. I'm trying to think what else. Just trying to refine my game and stuff, and get more like analytical and courteous. I'm just gonna clean up this chart. Sorry. Speaking of analytical and courteous. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, ideally signed to front run, and this is just a nice supply area anyway, so yeah, fucking bang on. Cool. We'll do that. Any key levels? Yeah, just print out the monthly wick and then bleed lower. What about the bands? You could do a long if it gives a deviation. You could long that into here. That's the only thing I'll play, and hopefully that'll give a breaker structure instead as well. So quickly recap. Bitcoin, we want to see a low being taken or a range bound environment for a quick spike above yearly open, maybe into here, maybe here. We'll have to see. These are very rough plans. I'm just tired as shit, and I'm just gonna polish them up tomorrow. There's nothing much to really go off. Ethereum, maybe a leg lower, or same thing applies. Flip this area with a deviation. We'll enter that. If not, I don't really care. If it doesn't go lower, I'm not interested. If it goes up from here, I'll short whatever it's gonna do. Long story short, because why would I trade against a trend if it's not gonna give me a break structure or whatnot? Let the trade come to you. That the trade needs to prove to you that it needs to be taken. Hype was another one, right? Yeah, I told guys to short this. It didn't even come to where I wanted to short it, so this just gives it this more conviction, if I'm being honest. Does it come to the range twice though? I don't know. But this is the short, bro. That is a short to do. It will be bullish if it comes, takes out this low, and then it's aggressively back in, and then a daily close here at some point. That'll be bullish. So another range basically here. Let's see. It's very early. So essentially, if it goes lower and a quick buys above, deviation set, ranges the buy. If it keeps going up, we're gonna short it. But oh my god, I've been blabbering on for 20 minutes. Alright, cool. Yeah, nice.